Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. Today is Wednesday afternoon, the 20th of November. And I had a very nice day today. In fact, today was the best profit day on my funded accounts I have had since April the 8th of this year. So the joyride continues, let's put it that way. Apex accounts, nothing too spectacular, up 260 average across these three. Did take a couple trades, or took one trade on this take profit eval. $200, and had a nice little day on this Apex eval, just taking some trades there. It looks like two trades there, about 1,500, so that's great. I'm not really pushing my evals at all, but on the Apex side of things, took a short. We had a big sell-off today, big sell-off in the morning, and then we kind of started to go flat. I started noticing this flat VWAP after this last trade, and I said, I am just done. I am just done for the day. Whenever we get a big move and VWAP starts going flat, I start not doing so well. And so I'm recording this video, early in the afternoon, and I'm just not going to continue trading, even on evals. I'm just not trading the rest of the day. It's just not worth it for me. And I just know that about myself, that when we get into these types of days, I just don't do well. So, but anyway, this morning I took a little short here. I did not get any continuation, out for about $60 in profit there. Noticed the bounce and jumped in long. And this one here, I was a little bit impatient, took both contracts off there. I was out with a $60 winner there. And then the third trade of the day was a really nice trade. That was about a 2.3R trade, which is really nice. Went in with two minis or two micros. And out there with about $140 in profit on those. It's really just, once I got up to above VWAP where I was fully into a 2R, I just started trailing a stop. And what I typically do in that type of a situation is I will trail the stop. Like if, for example, if I was short right now, I would have my stop sitting right here. And then when this red candle closes, I would move my stop to wherever that high is. And I would just trail the trailing candle, if you will. That's how I trail that. So I don't use the actual trail stop. I used to do this, and I just don't do that hardly ever anymore, because the trailing stop feature on any kind of a trading platform will just trail a specific amount of ticks, and it doesn't account for some of these big moves. Like on the, if I was trailing this on the way up, on this big candle, I would still have my stop sitting here. Once this candle closes, then my stop moves up here. So you kind of have a methodical trailing system. But that's what I did, and I really had moved my last profit target on this specific trade. I had moved it all the way up here to the highs. I was shooting for, a big move, and I didn't really expect to get there, but I thought, hey, if we happen to rip, I'm just going to have a stop or a profit target way up high. And my thought process was just trailing that. So that's where we ended with those accounts, up to 65, 260. But really, I mean, my drawdown is pretty much fully complete on all the accounts. We've pretty much rebounded this account from where it was at. We're almost at 50,000, and we're up $500 on the other two. So again, I trade my Apex accounts pretty carefully, and this is kind of a long-term play. But anyway, doing very well with those, and happy with this little take profit eval, and also, I guess, this Apex one as well. So on the other side, and where the big move happened today, was my UProfit accounts. And once again, I can't say enough good things about UProfit right now, or just my ability to trade these accounts. I had a very nice trade this morning. As you can see, this is the account. This is the oldest one that I've taken two payouts from. And we are once again up over 4,000 in profit. We're actually at 4,400 in profit again, the day after I took my payout. I took a payout yesterday. I was paid yesterday for the last 2,000. So I have already locked in another $2,000. I really only need, I think, 3 more trading days of 200, and I can withdraw another 2,000. That would be the third withdrawal from one account. So if I don't screw things up, which I have no intention of screwing it up badly, but if I don't screw things up, we should easily be able to withdraw $6,000 out of this account in the month of November, which is awesome. So that's good there, a $2,000 trade, and really that trade was right here. If you look at, let me just change this so we can see it a little bit more clearly. This morning after the open, this was shortly after 10, we had this bit of consolidation and really heavy indication of continued selling. And I jumped in short. This is technically a hitchhiker setup. It's not a great hitchhiker setup, but it was a hitchhiker setup. And as is my typical, I actually entered twice. The first one, what I typically do is I will move my stop into like 20 bucks in profit or 50 bucks in profit once we get a little bit of a move, just to protect so I don't have a loss on the trade. And the first one stopped me back out for about $50 in profit. And then I re-entered. And that move was the continuation move. And then I moved my stop to, 200 for the first, whatever. And I moved it to 200 and then I started to trail. As I just talked about on Apex, I started to trail this. And I had my original target all the way down here at the 420s, which would have been like a $3,000 trade, $3,400 trade. And I didn't really expect that to happen. And when we started stalling right here, I noticed that was the exact time frame that we were here at the 5880s, I think it is. Yeah, 5880s. That was right here where we were hitting the 5880s on ES. And I felt like that was a pretty key level. I felt like I've been really looking at this 5880, 5915 as an area of that needs to hold for further upside on the market. So when I saw this starting to bounce kind of in this 5880, that's really right here on the NASDAQ this morning at the NASDAQ 500s. I decided to move my stop loss to $2,000 or a little over $2,000 in profit and said, hey, if it takes me out at 2,000, it takes me out. I'm not going to give back on this trade. This is a phenomenal trade. This is the best trade I've ever had on a funded account that I can recall on a single trade. And if we do fall through the 5880s and we do get further downside, then I'll shoot for a massive trade for me anyway. So we did get stopped out, and that totally fine. But $2,010 trade, very happy with that. That's definitely a big one for me, and really pushed today's total profits here to $2,060, which is awesome. So yeah, I this account here is just we are on a heater with this account. We'll take it. On the other funded account, I also had a good day up 280. So broke, we needed $200 day or better. So 2 days in, we're up 850. I'm just going to take it steady and work on building this account. And if I can get into a big move like I did today, great. If I can get to, $800, $1,000 days or $2,000 days, we'll take them as we can get them. But that's that. And then I also took another eval and I passed it. And I've been working on this one for a couple of days, just not really aggressively at all, just kind of looking for setups in here. This morning I took a long after this bounce. I took a long for profit. And then right here, I took another long as we reclaimed this 20,592 level. I took another long and took it all the way up and actually passed that account. So I'm not sure how many UProfit accounts you're allowed to have. I actually reached out to them because I didn't see it. Maybe I can find it if I look at their website a little bit more, but that'll give me 3. So I'll have 3 of those starting tomorrow morning. I don't really need more because I don't think I can copy trade these. I really wish I could, but I can't. So that is that. But yeah, I have just had a absolute heater when it comes to the UProfit accounts. Very happy with my trading there. But anyway, so that is that. And looking at this market, we do have the NVIDIA earnings this afternoon, and we are falling. Yesterday, I talked about, are we breaking out? And this definitely, to me, was a bullish sign. We bounced off this 400 very cleanly yesterday, and looked like we might have a bullish move. We could be just, selling off and consolidating now in anticipation of NVIDIA. Which will very likely, it's such a big stock, it's definitely going to move this market one way or the other. Right now, I don't know which way to call this. So we're falling right back into this 600 range, which is kind of in the middle of this chop zone. In fact, I should probably move this out a little bit. This is the zone I've been watching, kind of this 300 to the 20,700 on NQ. So we shall see. Tomorrow we'll definitely, I'm not going to be trading the news this afternoon. I've had such a good day. I don't really care. I don't need to pass more evals. I'm in a really good frame of mind right now, and I don't want to jeopardize that. Let's look at, I say good frame of mind. What I mean is like my trading mindset, so to speak. Not that I'm not in a good frame of mind the way it is anyway, but on ES, kind of the same thing. We're looking at the 5930s, 5915, 5930s. I think that's the area that we really needed to reclaim and bounce for further upside. And we kind of fell right back down into this channel as well, which I've talked about this before. So we are definitely just going to see. We did have a very, very, very clean bounces off this 58.80, and this is why I decided to take that profit this morning on the UProfit trade, because of how cleanly this 58.80 has held over the last several days. So again, those are just, I look at these levels, I mark out these levels and chart these because I pay attention to them flip-flopping between ES and NQ to make my trading decisions, sometimes for entries and sometimes for profit targets, etc. So, but anyway, that's where we are. I'm glad I'm out of this market. This flatline VWAP is just, it's a sign that Black Coffee Trader got to do something else. So we're going to take a big, nice, profitable day and walk away. And my big goal right now is just to continue to trade these Apex accounts like I've been trading them, and just get them across the finish line and start taking payouts again from those, and keep trading these UProfit accounts, because boy, I can do no wrong, it seems. And we're gonna just continue to view the market with that mindset, and try to take some more payouts. That's what it's all about. Try to build this up. We're not going to get to the 80,000 goal that I have marked here. I know that. I'm a realist. We're not going to get to 80 grand by the end of 2024, because we had a very, very flat summer and no payouts, but we are finally back into payouts. And so hopefully we can try to boost this thing. I'd love to get around, 25, maybe 25,000 by the end of the year, possibly 30 if things go very, very well. We shall see, but we're going to do the best we can, try to close out the year on a very positive note, and go for 2025. So once again, thank you. I appreciate you all hanging out. Appreciate you following along on my trading journey. Thank you for using code BCT, which gets you the best deal with Apex and Take Profit Trader. I really, really do appreciate you guys using my code. Thank you. It does help me out. So appreciate that. If you're new, feel free to like and subscribe, and try to take you along on my trading journey as I do these updates almost every single day. So once again, hope you had a great day. I know there was probably a lot of really good days today, or a lot of really bad days for people, the way this market was moving today. So, but in any case, I hope you had a green day. Have a good day tomorrow. Be careful if you're trading the news this afternoon, and we'll try to have another update for you tomorrow afternoon. So take care, and so long.